Two National Guard members shot in an ambush attack just blocks from the White House, Washington, AP. Two West Virginia National Guard members who deployed to the nation's capital were shot Wednesday afternoon just blocks from the White House in a brazen act of violence that the mayor described as a targeted attack. FBI Director Kash Patel and Washington Mayor Muriel Bowser said they were hospitalized in critical condition. The rare shooting of National Guard members, on the day before Thanksgiving, comes as the presence of the troops in the nation's capital and other cities around the country has been a flashpoint issue for months, fueling court fights and a broader public policy debate about the Trump administration's use of the military to combat what officials cast as an out-of-control crime problem. A suspect who was in custody also was shot and had wounds that were not believed to be life-threatening, according to a law enforcement official who was not authorized to discuss the matter publicly and spoke to AP on condition of anonymity. The 29-year-old suspect, an Afghan national, entered the U.S. in 2021 through Operation Allies Welcome, a Biden administration program that evacuated and resettled tens of thousands of Afghans after the U.S. withdrawal from the country, officials said. The initiative brought roughly 76,000 people to the U.S., many of whom had worked alongside U.S. troops and diplomats as interpreters and translators. It has since faced intense scrutiny from Trump and his allies, congressional Republicans and some government watchdogs over gaps in the vetting process and the speed of admissions, even as advocates say it offered a lifeline to people at risk of Taliban reprisals. The suspect, who has been living in Washington state, has been identified by law enforcement officials as Ramanullah Lakanwal, but authorities were still working to fully confirm his background. Two law enforcement officials and a person familiar with the matter said the people could not discuss details of an ongoing investigation and spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity. Lakanwal arrived in Bellingham, Washington, about 79 miles, 127.1 kilometers, north of Seattle, with his wife and 5 children, said his former landlord Christina Widman. Wednesday night, in a video message released on social media, President Donald Trump called for the reinvestigation of all Afghan refugees who entered